Hey guys, Ninja Kid here. Welcome back to a video about Minecraft. Holy shit, that took forever to do. Obviously I'm not on my computer. A little bit of backstory. The computer that I was recording on back when I was making OPPP was for school, and I had to stop because I had to give it back. Obviously because it was for school. So I'm on my PlayStation, and I'm on a world that is about 2 years in the making. This itself is not 2 years. That would have been like one of those ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding? This took you 2 years? No. This world has gone through a lot of changes. Um, this used to not look like this, obviously. Um, the world used to be. This used to be a little bit more of a plains, gradually going up to a mountains area, where I actually had an underground base for the longest time, which is actually under here now. Oh, hi there, Skelly Butt. Um, for the most part, it's still kind of here. Um, most of it, this is used to be what my first farm looked like. My first nether portal used to kind of chill right around here. They used to have a lava pit, as obvious I can see. And then a mine shaft down, which I've made a little bit better. Oh shit, that's right, I can't get out this way now. Oops, I made an oopsie. But it's fine, I can get out this way. Anyway, that was my first base. And my second base, after I demolished it and blew it up with TNT, was in a tree. I made a tree house. It was simple to, connecting to another tree. And it was back behind behind the wall. Used to be, but, then obviously I got bored of it, blew it up. Actually, I didn't blow it up, I set it on fire. Well, hi, chicken. And then I decided that, because at the time I wanted to make a castle. I was like, I wanted to make a really cool build. Obviously, it's incomplete, but I want to show you guys around a little bit so far what we've got. And so for the longest time, right? Because in front of my house, my tree house, used to be this farm, and it was already flattened out down here, and it was, I think, I can dig into the wall real fast to show you where it cut off. Where is it at? So right here, this drop off used to be complete. Well, from the grass over, obviously, but from right here used to be the start of a what's it called? Oops, the farm, my first giant farm. And so after that, I decided I wanted a bigger farm because I found a farmer villager that could support me in sort of leveling up faster and give me all the emeralds to make the beacon happen. That's why I have haste and stuff like that, and the highest it can go is obviously regeneration, since of mostly all the emerald blocks I've got. But yeah, so basically that's what's been going on the past couple years, and the first iteration of this was just this wall, the inner wall. And then after I made the maxed out thing, because that was when I made it like to a couple tiers, and then it expanded, and so I made it a giant wall. And obviously I've got more things I need to do with it, but I feel like I could show you guys around to let y'all know what's been going on. So one of the oldest builds that I still got lying around here is the apothecary. Or I guess if people don't know what that word means, it's the place where I make all my potions. That I made that after I moved everything around. So this is, I guess, one of the oldest builds. Could be in the Nether, but like here on the overworld is what I mean. So obviously I've got all this crap. What the hell is this? This is invisibility, and my little farm down here. I've got my strength pots. Minecraft, you guys need to fix this. This is ridiculous. Anyway, so I got all my fire res and crap like that. I've got my strength potions, speed pots, health pots, and that crap. Um, the elytra thing, when that came into play, I had to reset the end again a couple times to really do that. But after that, I'll show you the farm, which is humongous. And like in my perspective, if I wanted to make it even more big, like I would do that. But all of this is survival. None of this is creative. Obviously, I can't go into my name. I can't go into host options. This is all survival. I'm not kidding. If anyone wanted to join this world right now, send me your PS4 tag. I'll invite you to the world, and you can use my on the rail system that's down there to my mine. It's ridiculous. But trust players is on, so you can't do a whole lot. If you're gonna come in here and try to troll or grief for crap, I don't have autosave. This game is non-autosavable. But this here gives me all the loot. By loot, I mean all the money. Yeah. So the end is that way. And now we get into the little bit of guts into the castle. Now, obviously, there's not that much stuff there, but I have big plans for this. Really big plans. What I intend on doing is making a lot of buildings, obviously. Make it like a village castle, you know? Make it worth people's while to come and see and join and be like, oh yeah, that's super lit. Wow, am I such a bad shot with these? There we go. Yeah, so this here's been here for the longest time, since I was getting done with all the wall and crap. And mining all this stuff out was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass. But me and another guy got it done, and look at where we at now. Anyway, so we got a couple houses. Here's gonna be the wool is gonna be color coded for houses. Um, for you know, people who just stay here for a couple, they can stay. You know, people can claim houses, and it's cool. I will normally shut you out with a crafting bench in there, and you have to do your own crap. But that's the blacksmith. That's Cody's house. You might see him in a game or two one of these days, but he'll be in here. The nether portal used to be smaller, obviously. This is new and unfinished. I think this can spawn a ghast. Don't want to make sure. Don't want to be that one guy. I got tons of shulker boxes and even more of those shells. God damn it, Cody. You make me angry. How did I get up last time? Gotta destroy my pathway up to the up top here. Anyway, so this is where I come in and do my thing. Obviously, it's not pretty, but it's better than having an exploded bitch. Oh, so I don't get my trident back after I throw it in the nether. anyway, that's super annoying. But yeah. Oh, and then the mine. Yeah. So as you saw from under that little thing, that little staircase mine, I improved somewhat and made the staircase down. I thought this didn't take that long at all. Obviously, it took about like half an hour, and it was actually a lot of fun because I needed a better way to get down with stairs. And here we are. Didn't I seriously not get this? Oh, and I didn't finish that out, which looks super ugly. But yeah, anyway, so if you guys want to join my world, this is the minecart, and it literally, you push the button here and you go flying. So basically, I'm just gonna AFK for a couple because it's about a minute and a half or something like that. It's about a couple minutes, so I might just make myself and I'll be back here in a minute. Alright, so that's what happens. I can actually time this. I wanted to time this, but I'm stupid and wanted to set this up. Alrighty, ready, set, go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'm really dumb. And here we go, and I'll be back when it's done. Minute and 8 seconds. Alright, assuming that I just put this back in right, but my grandmother called. So, anyway, basically, yeah, that's it right now. So, I hopefully can take a couple of my videos and kind of splice them up into a before and after. So, I might do that. And it'll be a couple clips from about a couple years back, whenever my first underground base was a thing, and it'll show off a little bit. It will have no voice because at the time I didn't know anything about this thing, about recording and being able to listen to myself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed somewhat of a teaser of what is to come. All right, thanks y'all. Bye.